Are you wondering when your Samsung phone will finally get the One UI 7 update? Well, the wait might be over, at least for some users. Samsung has officially started rolling out the stable One UI 7 update to more regions. It began earlier this week in South Korea, but now it's expanding to Europe and the United States as well. This is a big step forward, especially for those who've been checking their phones every few hours hoping to see that update notification. At the moment, the update is only available for the Galaxy S24 series, which includes the Galaxy S24, Galaxy S24 Plus, and Galaxy S24 Ultra. If you own one of these phones, you should start seeing the update anytime now. Samsung confirmed that users in the US will begin getting the update today too, so it's not just limited to Europe. Samsung is also expected to push the update to the Galaxy Z Flip 6 and the Galaxy Z Fold 6 very soon, possibly even today. However, if you own a different Samsung device that is eligible for One UI 7, you might need to wait a few more days. This staggered release is normal for Samsung. They usually start with their newest flagship models and then move on to other phones in the following weeks. So if you're not in the first wave, don't stress, your turn is coming. Now let's talk about what One UI 7 actually brings to the table. This isn't just another boring update with a few bug fixes. Samsung has packed in some real changes this time. One of the most noticeable changes is the new design. The entire interface looks cleaner and feels more modern. It's easier to use and offers more ways to customize your device so you can truly make your phone feel like your own. A new feature called the Now bar has also been added. It's a dynamic tool that adjusts based on what you're doing on your phone. Whether you're watching videos, browsing the web, or messaging someone, the Now bar shifts to give you quick access to the tools you're most likely to use at that moment. It's a small change, but one that makes your daily usage feel a lot smoother. Widgets are also getting a boost in this update. There are new styles, more options, and better ways to organize them. If you like having useful info right on your home screen, you'll love this part of One UI 7. Samsung has clearly put effort into making widgets not just useful, but also better looking and easier to use. But that's not all. One UI 7 is also packed with new artificial intelligence features. Samsung has been working hard to catch up with competitors when it comes to smart features, and it shows. With this update, you'll see better predictive text, smarter photo editing tools, and AI that can help with day-to-day tasks. These features aren't just there to show off. They're meant to actually help you get more done in less time. If you're using a Galaxy S24 model, keep your phone charged and connected to Wi-Fi. The update could hit your device any minute, and if you're using another eligible Samsung phone, your update is likely just around the corner. Samsung's updates usually spread quickly once they start, so it won't be long now. This is one of Samsung's most exciting updates in a while. With the design refresh, smarter tools, and better customization, One UI 7 feels like a step forward in the right direction. If you're excited about this update or already received it, let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel for more tech news, updates, and reviews. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Have you ever noticed how people react to new iPhone leaks? It's like they get a sneak peek at something and suddenly everyone's got an opinion, especially when it comes to design. That's what's happening right now with the iPhone 17 Pro. Recently, some renders surfaced online, showing a design with a black camera bar across the back of the phone. This sparked a lot of strong reactions, and many fans didn't hold back in sharing their thoughts. Some even said the design made them feel uneasy. But here's the thing. Those images aren't the final version of what Apple is planning. According to Mark Gurman from Bloomberg, who has a pretty good track record when it comes to Apple rumors, the design in those leaks isn't exactly what the iPhone 17 Pro will look like. So what's going on with these leaks? The main issue is the two-tone design that the renders showed. In the images, you see a silver back with a striking black camera bar at the top, and it's been getting a lot of attention, most of it negative. But Gurman, who has reliable sources within Apple, says the final design will look quite different. So, what will the iPhone 17 Pro actually look like? Apple is indeed planning a horizontal camera bar, but this won't look like the two-tone black bar we saw in the leaks. Gurman explains that the camera section will still be arranged in the same triangular layout that we've been seeing since the iPhone 11 Pro. While the shape of the camera section may change a little, the overall design will feel familiar. The most important part of this new design is that the camera bar will match the color of the rest of the phone. For example, if you buy a blue or silver iPhone 17 Pro, the camera bar will be the same color as the back of the phone, not a contrasting black strip. Now it's important to note that the front of the iPhone 17 Pro is going to look very similar to the current iPhone 16 Pro, so if you're expecting a major redesign, that won't be happening just yet. In fact, Gurman suggests that any major changes to the iPhone's design will likely be saved for the iPhone 20, which is expected in 2027. This is supposed to mark the 20th anniversary of the iPhone, and Apple might use this milestone to introduce a fresh new look. If you think about it, the last major redesign we saw was back in 2017 with the iPhone X. That's when Apple introduced the edge-to-edge display, Face ID, and removed the home button. It was a huge shift in how iPhones looked and functioned, so it makes sense that Apple would want to do something special for the 20th anniversary. Another rumor that's been circulating is the idea that the iPhone 17 Air might be Apple's first portless iPhone. That would be no charging port at all, just wireless charging and wireless data transfer. But it looks like Apple is putting this idea on hold for now. If they do go portless, it might be part of that big redesign they're planning for the iPhone 20. There's no need to stress about those iPhone 17 Pro renders making the rounds online. The camera bar is changing, but it won't look like the mismatched two-tone design shown in the leaks. Apple seems to be keeping things pretty safe with this release. But if you're waiting for something major, it looks like we might have to wait until the iPhone 20 for that big redesign. If you enjoyed this update, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more news like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. What happens when a phone that's supposed to lead a new trend risks falling behind before it even launches? That's the story now forming around the Galaxy S25 Edge, a phone that was expected to set a new direction for Samsung and possibly the entire industry. The interest began when Samsung first revealed its plans at the Unpacked event earlier this year. The Galaxy S25 Edge would be the company's first ultra-thin flagship smartphone. Lighter, slimmer, and more compact than the usual S-series devices, it promised something fresh. Many saw this as a strong move, especially with Apple rumored to be working on a similar idea under the name iPhone 17 Air. Leaks soon followed. According to sources close to the industry, the S25 Edge would feature nearly the same size screen as the Galaxy S25 Plus, but with a noticeably thinner and lighter design. Early details confirmed that it would also be powered by the latest high-end processor and come equipped with a solid, although simplified, camera setup. But something unexpected happened. Pricing details started to leak online. In Europe, an Italian online retailer listed the Galaxy S25 Edge at 1,360 euros for the 256GB base model. That is around 200 euros more than the Galaxy S25 Plus with the same storage. When converted, that's roughly $1,100 USD compared to the $1,000 starting price of the S25 Plus in the US. This price surprised many. The S25 Edge, according to leaks, has a smaller battery, fewer camera sensors, and similar display and performance hardware compared to the S25 Plus. Yet, it's expected to cost more. Meanwhile, Apple's rumored iPhone 17 Air is expected to launch just a few months later, and early reports suggest a starting price of $900 USD. With Apple's Pro Max model sitting at around $1,200, this new lighter iPhone could offer users a more affordable option without compromising too much. There are also rumors that Apple's iPhone 17 Air will bring 120Hz ProMotion display to its non-Pro lineup for the first time. It may even introduce silicon carbon battery technology, which is known for offering better battery life in smaller sizes. These changes could make the iPhone 17 Air more appealing in the thin phone category, especially if the pricing holds true. So now there's a major contrast forming. On one side, there's the Galaxy S25 Edge, thinner and lighter, but expected to cost more than the full-featured model in the same lineup. On the other, the iPhone 17 Air, also thinner and lighter, but positioned as a more affordable option compared to Apple's higher-end phones. All of this is happening while the tech world is closely watching global economic conditions. New tariffs and rising manufacturing costs could impact pricing for all electronics, not just smartphones. But those factors affect most companies equally. What makes the difference now is how these brands choose to price their products. With the Galaxy S25 Edge, the pressure is on. Its design shows a bold move. Its pricing might decide its future. As more details continue to surface, many will be watching to see if Samsung adjusts its strategy, or if this new concept struggles before it even hits the shelves. Make sure to subscribe for more updates as this story unfolds. What are your thoughts on this new trend of thin phones? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.